Hello everybody and Merry Christmas. James here, and here's Dutch with me in doll form as well. For those who don't know, we've been running pre-recorded shows for the past month as I was going to be away for essentially all of December and I was taking December off, which explains why we had guests on for the last 4 weeks. However, at the end of November, Dutch's health went downhill. As I'm sure you'll know, I've done a couple of videos on it and it's actually been quite a lot of wrestling news sites as well. And he ended up being hospitalised, where the doctors found an infection that turned into sepsis, and the medical staff gave him a 50-50 chance of pulling through. So really sort of terribly serious stuff. But thanks to the quick thinking of his daughter, they caught it early, and then he managed to treat it early enough. And after several weeks of antibiotics and being in a hospital and a rehab facility, he made it home before Christmas Day. So it's great for him to be back home before Christmas. As I joked with Dutch in regards to the podcast, with 4 episodes in the can, he couldn't have picked a more convenient time to be sick in a very weird way with the podcast. But as I say, now I was hoping to say this yesterday that we were actually going to have a brand new episode of Storytime with Dutch Mantell coming out. However, Dutch and I agreed that an extra week of convalescence was the right way to go. And to be honest, I keep telling Dutch, take more time off. And he is very much keen on getting the podcast sort of out there earlier rather than later, just because he really loves doing it. So, I'm sure that suits me, it suits him, it suits all the fans as well, all you guys out there. So myself and Dutch will be taking questions. In fact, actually, I'm going to announce this now. It's coming out next Friday. We're going to be recording a new episode for next Friday. That is January 5th. So, myself and Dutch especially have missed doing the show, and Dutch is very keen to get back to recording and taking your questions. Now, Dutch has requested from you, the fans, to send in your questions in regards to his health battles, because he wants to do a big story on it and basically take all the fans and all the viewers on for a ride with it, as well as any news stories that you would like us to cover that have happened over the past month. So I know a lot of people wanted us to talk about Tammy Sitch getting 17 and a half years for the whole thing, all the AEW firings and leavings, Goldberg going off on Vince McMahon, and like a million other stories that have happened in the past month. So we'll do as many of those as we can in the time we've got. So the stories you want us to take on, to tackle, let us know. And having said that, normally I don't say this, but if you have any questions you'd like for me to put to Dutch in regards to the above that I've just said for next Friday's episode, as a one-off, put the questions in the comments of this video. So normally I say email or whatever, but no, for a one-off, put everything under the comments of this video. So I'll actually look through the comments for once, or someone will. I probably will. Because it's just more convenient for everybody, because we're talking about news and Dutch's health, and it's all sort of like, current affair stuff rather than the usual stuff we get involved with. Now, having said that, as an aside, I know a lot of people have made orders for books and certificates and all those signed things from Dutch. As I'm sure you can appreciate, there's been a great big delay on getting all those sent out. Now, Dutch has said that he will eventually get round to sending everything out. He'll make it good. Don't worry, but please just have patience in that regard, because, as I say, Dutch still isn't feeling 100%. And then it's now a great big backlog of orders as well. So we'll all get sorted. Please have patience, and it will be sorted. Also, as an aside, Dutch has said himself that he isn't ready to tap out just yet, so you'll have to hear his bullshit a while longer. So remember, any questions about Dutch's recent health battles or news stories from the past month or so that you really want to know about or hear about or discuss, etc., put your comments under this video. Reply to this video under the comments. I'll look through it, and then we'll make a script out of that, and then we'll put it all to Dutch. And the only thing remaining to say is see you all in 6 days. That is January 5th for the brand new episode of Storytime with Dutch Mantell. Now, all rights, we've got the right to maybe, for whatever reason, say maybe we should have another week off or something like that, but that is the plan so far, January 5th. So hopefully we'll see you then.